Hey guys, it's Rob. I'm in Sydney, and I just thought I'd give you a bit of a history lesson. This is one of my very old electric gliders. Actually, this is probably 22 years old, made by a company called Aeroflight, which was an Australian company. It was a Condor. It was one of the almost ready to fly kits, just a foam core wing, and it's got a balsa body. I had to put the servos in. They've just completely rusted up now, and it had an electric motor, no folding propeller or anything like that, but yeah, that's about 21 years old. Flew that hundreds and hundreds of times in its day, and this one is my absolute, or was my absolute favourite aeroplane. I used to fly this without a word of a lie. Probably I'd have 3,000 to 4,000 flights on this thing, and I bought it in about, I think it was 1987. It was hanging up in a hobby shop, ready built, and I put my own radio in it and flew it from 97 regularly right through till 2000. Sorry, 87 till 2000, so that's 13 years. It was just a fantastic aircraft. Never had a crash. Nice solid foam core wing. Have a look at the size of this servo. It's absolutely huge. That's one of my Kraft servos, and we'll have a look underneath here. 3 more servos. Okay, they're just massive things, and I think they had a whopping great 3 kilograms of torque, which was huge for its day. Look at the size of that receiver. Okay, that is just a massive, massive receiver. But made by Kraft, which is a USA company, and they were the best radios you could buy at the time. I've got my radios here. There's the Spectrum I bought for Peter's build, and right next to it is my Kraft. You'll see, if you can see that, it's Series 80. That was the year it was built, 1980. And I was 16 years old at the time, and it took me about 14 months of saving my pocket money to buy this radio, because it cost over $700. And I got this huge 1,000 milliamp battery pack that came with it. Yeah, it's actually a really nice radio. I had this, flew this regularly from 1980 when I bought it up to about 2000, so it gave me 20 years of reliable service. I can't complain about that. It was one of the first radios at the club on FM, and it was frequency 40.665 megahertz, so never ever had any interference with it. The gimbals are still surprisingly smooth, and yeah, what more can I say? There you go, there's the date sticker when I had it serviced last, 24/9/1990. Okay, back in those days, that was a mini servo. That was one of the best servos you could buy, made in Japan, and I don't even remember why I bought it. Probably just start my my little under the bed obsession. And if you know the brand Hi-Tech, this is one of the original Hi-Tech radios. I bought that in 1990, and it was good. It was 36 megahertz, which was the new thing, and FM, again, never really had any problems with it. So there's basically 3 decades worth of technology. You've got the Kraft from 1980, the Hi-Tech from 1990, and the Spectrum from 2010. And this little aircraft here I bought I think in 1999. It was one of the first ducted fan aircraft available. It was absolutely useless, it just never flew, it didn't have enough power. This was the ducted fan unit. It's only a brushed motor, and it made a lot of noise, but it was just not even enough thrust to keep the thing flying. So I took the engine out and just converted it into a slope soarer, and it really wasn't that good at that either. The airframe wasn't too good. So there you go guys, that's a bit of history for you. Thanks for watching.